personality and value systems a human carries is largely reflected in many things that human does.
Right.
It could be work, it could be hobbies, right? It could be a sport, etc. Right? What were those 2-3 important things that you carried into some of your pursuits? You know, which has made you successful both as a hero and as an entrepreneur.
I think essentially the value system is based on how you are brought up, what value systems you are taught at school or at home.
Yeah.
Most importantly, home.
Right.
So to give you an example, let's say my father left his childhood home in a village near Tanjavur,
Right.
and then went to Kolkata, which was then a very, this is talking about pre-independence.
Right.
So at that point in time, he did any job that would come his way. He was a self-made man.
Right.
So a lot of things that inspired me was the fact that he could do so many different things.
Right.
Love for the country.
Right.
I could understand what they went through during the freedom struggle.
Right.
So it was a value-based upbringing, right? In a lot of ways, quite different from what I could share as my experiences with my children.
Right.
So that kind of, I think, molded me in a sense. Like, for example, I'll tell you, values would kind of be taught to me not just as a lecture, but as a demonstration in something.
Okay.
For example, he was one of the co-founders of Shankara Nethralaya,
Correct.
along with Dr. Badrinath.
Right.
So he would be in his office.
Right.
We had an office on Cathedral Road. This is our principal place of business.
Right.
And there would be people around him who would bring him his water or buttermilk or coffee or whatever it is that he wanted to have.
Right.
But when he used to go to Shankara Nethralaya, he used to carry a plastic bag.
Wow.
One of those, the knitted bags.
Yeah.
With a flask of coffee, with a flask of buttermilk, whatever it is.
Right.
And after work, he used to go there and work.
Wow.
So as a child, I used to, after school, go pick him up. And I used to, one day I just asked him, I said, why in that office you get coffee or whatever you want, and in this office you carry your own thing. Maybe you don't, do they not give you stuff here?
Yeah.
As a child.
Right.
So he told me, do you know what that board says? He said. So I said, it said honorary secretary.
Wow.
He said the word honorary means I should not take anything from here.
Yeah, wow.
So I bring my coffee and my tea.
Right.
Right? So he was a man of principles.